Good morning. Today I was going there to Christ, to Redentors, Christ Redentors, or Corcovado, like some people call, but still close. So, but I came with my touring bike to see if the road was fine to get there and everything. But a friend of mine just told me it ain't possible. So what I'll do is show you my touring bike. That's a different bike from the Brompton. You have bigger wheels, very bigger wheels. It's a 29. It looks like a speed, a road bike, but it ain't. You have mountain bike wheels, and the frame, it's longer. Let me show you. A lot of people ask, what's the difference between a mountain bike, a road bike, and a touring bike? The big difference is the frame, it's longer. So when you put the panniers here, the rack and everything, your foot doesn't bang the panniers, see? The panniers are around here, so you have a leverage, you have a distance. And in my case, things I changed in this bike, I put different seat, saddle, nicer saddle, and these pedals. This pedal is very good. Look, one side you can use a regular shoes, and the other one you have a SPD clip, so you use special shoes that you can put clip on it. You can pedal up and down. I used this bike for the Camino de Santiago. It was marvelous. It's like almost 800 Ks in a very hard terrain. You have lots of uphills, laps, rocks, kind of sandy road, but it's marvelous. It's one of the great trips you can do. It's such a beautiful place, and a lot of people there, and you could sing Buen Camino, Buen Camino, Camino de Santiago, and GRANFONDO of New York. They're beautiful rides. The GRANFONDO of New York, there's a video on my channel about it. And I'll do a Camino de Santiago. I have a lot of footage, but I didn't edit yet. It was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. It was a marvelous trip. It's a long trip. It's a lot of editing to do. Well, let's talk about this little girl here. It's a very nice one. I really like her. I like this bike for long trips. Those trips that you stay the whole day long in the bike, you know, on top of the bike, riding the bike. You get to the next city around, just get there, go to the hotel and sleep. Because the Brompton is easier to go around in the cities, because you can go inside the restaurant, inside of the shops, you can go inside everywhere. But this little baby, you have to leave it outside. I prefer doing trips that you cannot go in anywhere, because you get so late to the next city that you don't have the time to go around. You just take a bath and go to sleep. Eat, and go to sleep. Let's talk about her. Oh, she's almost original. I changed a few things. I changed saddle, pedals. I put this here to help me out. This little thing. Not in the trip, because you have a bag here, or you have a Paniers, so this is just for the city. But this here I use. That's very nice. And that's it. That's how it came. It's ready to ride. It's a very nice bicycle. It's made from Specialized. It calls AWOL. AWOL means you're gone with no destiny. Nobody knows where you are. You're gone AWOL. You usually you get out of the war or something. You run away. You cannot be found. That's AWOL. You see this here? This little arrow you see all over the Camino de Santiago. It's so nice. I put this here so. And basically it's a very good bike. It's made of steel. It's hard, but it's interesting because it calls cromomobileno, and it's harder. How can I say? It's stronger because it's easier to fix in the road. You know, it's easier if you break something, you can go anywhere and they fix it. That's the beauty of it. And at the same time, it passes to you less trepidation than a carbon bike. I don't know why. That's what I study. What's our read on it. And so it's very, very comfortable. Oh, another thing is very interesting. Can you see from here? From the top? It's not straight, see? It goes like outside and it feels so good. It's great downhill. This bike, it's marvelous downhill. It's the best bike I have to go downhill. Uphill would be a motorbike, but downhill, that's the one. Because have big wheels, large wheels, see? And this brakes. So this here is open. So it's marvelous. Downhill, it's marvelous. I really like this bike. Another way to see if it's a touring bike is that you have 3 places to put water on it. Usually down here, I put the tube, the tube, things that you need if you have a flat tire. And because it's heavy, you know, the lower you put, the better it is. Nowadays, people don't use panniers anymore. I don't know why. Actually, I don't know why. Because when you pull the bike, the panniers, they are here. So sometimes it's not comfortable. So they use a big bag here, like I use in Germany. And sometimes they put panniers on front and a rack here, and everything stays here. Everything stays on front of the bike. And it's better because if you put everything on the back, it gets too heavy on the back. And it's so hard to carry the bike. So that's what they do now. It's good. It's a good choice. It's a very good choice, actually. protect this part because twice. Actually, the last day in Camino de Santiago, I put my bike like this, and I think the wind or something, it felt this way. So this here was out of tune. I couldn't change my gears. It was terrible. I was lucky that it was mostly flat, so it was fine. And another day, I went to with the guys for mountain biking. Sometimes I do mountain bike with this touring bike. I like it. And I was going down. I was walking because it was so steep and a lot of stones. And the bike felt like this and also bumped. So I put this here. This protects. It's very useful for mountain bikers and touring bike, especially touring bike.